let's say hello to Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. Now, we're going to be talking football later on in the show, and I know you're both big fans. Reese, you own a football club over in America, or you've got some investment in a club over in America. Would either of you consider? I mean, I'll start with you, Reese. Would you ever consider maybe investing in a club in the UK, like Ryan Reynolds has with Wrexham?
Well, I mean, if there's space in Arsenal, I think all my sons, everybody would be really, really excited because that's our home team. That's our favorite team. We watched the game the other day. It was bananas. That's our team.
I knew I liked Reese Witherspoon, but I didn't know I liked her this much.
Literally pick my rivals.
I'm probably going to really wreck myself here too, because I'm sure there's some people out there that are not Arsenal fans. I just have to be honest.
Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal. And so picking a team.
I gotta just say it. I also like Paris PSG.
Oh, yeah. Go with them instead of Arsenal, please, Reese. That'd be much more friendly. Much more friendly. Ashton, what about you?
I'm a big United States soccer fan, which nobody can hate United States soccer.
That's right.
Because we're never in the final.
Do you watch Nashville SC, the team that
No, I have not watched an MLS game yet.
Okay.
But I do watch Premier League, and I actually came very close to investing in a Premier League team.
Okay.
In the last month, but I just.
What stopped you?
What?
The idea of if I own a football team, I want to go watch the matches
all the time.
And I'm like, do I have time to fly?
Yes.
To back and forth
yes, I'll go with you.
I'm never gonna be able to do
We'll
that.
take all our kids. It'll be the best time.
But it works for Ryan Reynolds, it does. Anyway, look, it's a big night for football, but we've got to get to your new film.
We're not going to ask him who the club was.
Oh, yeah, go on then. Who was the club, Ashton?
I knew it. All right, get to the film.
OK, Your Place or Mine. It's a lovely rom-com. Before we chat about it, let's have a look.
Hey, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Peter. 20 years of friendship. Do you remember the first night we met?
Never stops being weird.
So weird.
I got an idea. I'm coming to LA for a week. I'm going to look after Jack, and you can stay here.
I don't know.
You need help. I think I got this.
This place is amazing. You and I tell each other everything, right?
Always.
I think I may have met someone.
I found myself thinking about her.
You have to tell her.
It's too late.
So what are you going to do?
Now, Reese, this is a gorgeous love story about two friends called Debbie and Peter, but they are very different characters, aren't they?
Yes, I mean, my character is very structured and pragmatic because she's a single mom and she doesn't take any risks in her life, but she's really excited about this opportunity to go get a degree in New York, but her babysitter cancels. So Ashton's character comes to Los Angeles to take care of my 13-year-old son while I go and live my dream in New York City in his fancy apartment.
Now, Reese, as you just mentioned there, Ashton's character looks after your son. But your character, he's got a bit of a different parenting style, Ashton, in terms of looking after her son, hasn't he?
I think Peter has the parenting style of someone who's never had to be a parent before. Which is just kind of, you just fly by the seat of your pants, expose them to everything and see what sticks and hope that there's no broken bones in the process.
I like that style.
But in real life, Ashton, what is your parenting style like? You know, are you relaxed or are you a bit more focused and on it?
I mean, I think this character is somewhat of a glimpse of the way I am as a parent. I mean, but in the movie, Peter really treats Jack, the kid, like he's like one of his business clients. And he's trying to engineer things as if he's one of his business clients. I think I don't do that with my kids, but I'm very hands-on. But at the same time, I also let my kids. I think there's a blessing in a skinned knee. I think you learn more from skinning the knee than from never riding the bike.
Now, Reese, she's a very organised mum, craves routine. Is that something that you feel that you can relate to?
Oh, yeah. I love, structure and I like routines and traditions. I think kids feel safe when they know what's going to happen, so I'm big on that in our family. There's a lot of Post-it notes everywhere, just like my character in the movie.
We have had tons of questions in from viewers for you two. We'll just get through some now. Ada asks, what was it like working with your wife, Mila Kunis, again on the 90s show, Ashton?
Any day I get to go to work with my wife is the best day of the year. I think the crazy thing about that experience is it's just a completely different place in our relationship now than where we were then. I mean, when we were there, she was 15 years old, I was 20 years old. There was zero romantic, connection between the two of us. And then to go back and have it be this new shared experience was really wild and nostalgic. And there's so many memories that come alive, like when you see the basement again, or these characters that were like so much of a part of our life for such a long time. It was just super nostalgic for us and really fun. And I'm excited for these kids that are hopefully going to get to experience the same ride that we got to go on when we were their age.
Brilliant.